The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. Oh man, I didn't even put myself up on the screen. I was all talking and then didn't even realize I didn't put myself up on the screen. But what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And of course, I'm your boy AT2. What's up, everybody? How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Let me say what's up to my people. What's up, Miss Yolanda? Thank you for coming. What's up, Kate? What's up, Beauty for Ashes? What's up, Patrice? Thank you. And Patrice, you had a great conversation with Daryl the other day. Last night, actually, it was. I wanted to say thank y'all for doing that conversation. I appreciate that. I got to go finish the last couple of minutes of it. What's up, Jesse Cat? I appreciate you too as well. Wendy Lucas, my moderator. Thank you for always stalking me. I appreciate you. What's up, Garrison? Mina, the hardest working mod up in the building. We got Kay up in the building. Oh, drop it low for Jesus. You know, people get mad that but I didn't make the song. Like, that was from a TV show. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the Christians, you know, all the Christians out there dropping their low for Jesus. What's up, little boss lady? I see you too. All right. So I think I hit up everybody for the Oh, we got Debbie, Robin's Nest, Mona Lisa. What's up? Trick Mama, Christina. Okay. Maureen. Okay. We got a lot of people up in here. All right, let's get started. Well, before we do that, now I know this is talking about my addiction, but I promise the money is not going to the addiction. The money is going, well, it's going to another addiction. It's going to me getting my ass some food. That's what the addiction is, the other addiction is. But we are going to talk about gambling. So I haven't been diagnosed with this or anything like that. This is just my own assumption that I think I did have a gambling problem because of some of the stuff that I did. And this is not a current problem. This is in the past. I just want to tell you. The last time, well, no, there's a little casino about 20 minutes away from me. You know, it's a little small rinky-dink casino. It kind of just gives you that little taste. You know, when you're doing like crack and stuff, you just get a little taste of crack. And so that's kind of like what that casino is up the street from me. But the last time like I went to a casino was back in November. Yeah, it was back in November, and I actually hit a jackpot. I hit 1,300. And it was in when I went to Tahoe. So that was the last time. That was a fun moment, you know, because when you overcome, you know, these kind of addictions and these things, you become stronger, you know, and you're able, you know your limits, you know. It used to be that because you always hear that when people go gamble, like people who aren't gamblers and they go gamble, they be like, oh, I lost $20. And I was all like, oh, I'm out of here. When people used to say that, I used to get offended. So you done took your ass to the casino and only spent $20 and now you satisfied? Like, what the, like, what? Huh? You know? Yes. You know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, that's a little rinky-dink one. Robbins, you been there? I've probably seen Robin there. But anyway, you know, when you have people go, they'd be like, oh, I spent $20 and that was it. I used to be offended by that. I'd be like, $20, that's it, you know. but you gotta, what they say, you gotta lose money to get money. So that was kind of like my thing, my thought process. And this was really back in 2018. I think for me, in 2018, I was kind of in that pivotal moment in my life where it was kind of like, okay, well, I'm at this point almost 30, because in 2018 I was still 29. I'm almost 30. I don't know what's going on. I felt alone. I felt that, my life wasn't at the pace that it was supposed to be. So I found something to substitute that feeling. Some people find it in food, some people find it in drugs, some people find it in sex. um, Believe it or not, gambling, I forgot the chemical balance or whatever, but it satisfies those same kind of addictions, so you can get addicted to gambling. A lot of people don't see it in that kind of way, but you can. There's people who lost their homes, lost their cars, lost marriages, lost everything because they couldn't beat this addiction. It's scary. Luckily for me, I think what helped me is that I never had no money to to serotonin. Yes, that's what it is. Um, but I never had any money to do any of that kind of stuff or even have that kind of stuff. So it never got that bad, but I have done stupid things. So I think I was at a smaller scale of, addiction or anything like that, like never like heavy. Um, I love my thing. Like, I'm not like a poker player or anything like that. Mine's more like slot machines. I like the lights. I like the noises. I like the music. That's what gets me going. When you hit a bonus and the screen lights up, and then you get free games and stuff like that. That always um, chasing that dollar, like trying to hit that jackpot. Just like some people like scratchers and lottery and stuff like that, but they don't have no lights or anything like that. So I don't really like that. Like, I like the slot machines. That's what I like. Um, is an emotional disease, and just like any other addiction, yes, yes, it definitely is. And I just want to tell y'all, like, if you want to invite me to the casino, it's definitely fine. I'm not like itching like a crackhead. It ain't like that. I promise you. But anyway, so, I remember, I've always gone to casinos and stuff like that, but I was like one of those $20 people, like, oh, I'm gonna spend 20 and that's it. But then it got to the point where, like, oh, maybe, I'll spend a couple of hundred. And then, you slowly just start gambling, and it kind of happens. You know how it is. You lose money and you're like, damn, I ain't got no more money. Let me pull out some more money. Let me pull out more and more. Um, and you get to the point where you pull out money and you notice that your account is negative. And then you go to borrowing money. You might even take out a loan at the bank, or maybe do a payday loan. Like, it keeps going and going, where you get to a point where you're like, oh, damn, I might have a problem because I'm not able to control this. I'm not able to control what I'm doing. Like, I'm getting out of hand. Um, and like I said, I think at the time it was like some emotional stuff going on. So I kind of took that and didn't realize what I was doing. It gave me that sense of happiness that I was yearning for. That sense of happiness and that fulfillment. It was doing that for me. And especially, it's cool when you get the free play. They be like, oh, I'm gonna send you $50. I'm gonna send you $100. The free play, and then you get pissed off when they send you $10. You're like, $10 after all the thousands of dollars I spent. You only gonna give me $10 free play? Like, you get offended when you don't get the good stuff. Getting the hotels or free stays. Because I hit that jackpot in Tahoe. I actually got the thing for they want to put me on a bus to go gamble. They even give me a free plane ticket to go gamble, and I have no desire to go. So that's how I know. Well, That's a lie because I'm going in October. It's not that I don't have a desire to go. I just don't have that itch like, oh, I need to go. I need to hurry up and go. Like I don't have that. Especially now while I'm working on my brand and stuff like that. It's just not a good look to be a gambler. I don't want to be a gambling channel. That's not what I want to do. I watched my aunt win. Oh, woo! Oh, and lost it within a month. We gonna talk about that. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. We gonna talk about that. So, um, a few things happen that I can say like, okay, I have some kind of issue or some kind of addiction. So there was one time I was in Las Vegas, and usually I don't. Whenever I go to Vegas, I don't really play in Vegas because you don't really win. Like as a gambler, you know the places that you can go to win, and that is definitely not the one. Oh, dopamine is the one. Okay, there we go. Vegas is not, especially on the strip. That is not the place you go. But there is a place in shout out to my Nevada people. Summerlin. Summerlin is where Red Rock Casino. Um, I didn't hit a jackpot, but I won like a lot of money, playing different machines and stuff like that. Ate at Yard House, it basically paid for my whole vacation. Well, I still had like $800 left from that. And so I remember I was staying somewhere and I wasn't able to get into the gate, right? I wasn't able to get into the gate to get to my place. So I was all like, oh well shit, it's like 3 in the morning. What else can I do? I was like, let me take this money and go to the casino. So I head to the casino. Instead of trying to get in the gate, I head to the casino, spent up the whole the $800, and then pulled out more money to gamble, and then had to be all like, oh shit, I only got like $50 to get my ass back home, and I had to be like, oh shit, spent up that little money. But at that moment I was like, okay, maybe I was just having fun because it was my winnings, and so I felt like, oh, this is the money I won, so I can spend this. And then when I started pulling out more, I was like, oh, maybe that's not a good thing. And then I only had $50, and I was like, damn, how am I gonna get my ass back home? But I worked it out and solved it. So that was one instance. Fast forward a little bit, I had went to Reno. In Reno, I actually hit my first jackpot. In Reno, my first jackpot. It was at Silver Legacy, and it was 3,100 or something like that. I hit a jackpot. I got a bonus. I ended up getting like 250 free spins. Ended up getting $3,000. Something around there. I think it was 3,100, something like that. Um, that helped pay for the whole trip. Um, you know, Gave a little money to my sister, gambling, having fun. It was cool. I came home with the money. I came home with the money, so that was good. Let me tell you, I came home, and mind you, I've always worked, so I always had a job. So I worked. I would work, get off, go to the casino each one of those nights. Literally, each one of those nights I would go to the casino, like a local Indian casino. I didn't go back to Reno, Indian casino. Ended up spending all that $3,000 I had like a dummy. End up spending all that money instead of using that money to be like, oh, I'm gonna pay bills, I'm gonna pay this, pay that. I decided to go to the casino each night. I think it was three out of the five. I think I went 3 times, 3 different times, because it was a Thursday. And I knew if I went on Thursday and spent the rest of my money, I got my direct deposit. My direct deposit hit. Don't judge me, judge your mama. My direct deposit would hit. And then that way, if I spent up on my money, oh, my direct deposit hit, so I'll be good. That was my thought process. Uh, but yeah, I can't believe I spent that 3,000. Y'all, I can't believe I spent that $3,000 like a dummy. Is you dumb? Yes, I am. Yes, definitely I am. Um, man, I couldn't. I still can't believe I did that. $3,000 and I spent it within a week. Not even paying bills, just dumb, just stupid, stupid. Um, and do I regret it? Uh, yeah, but in a way, I still have fun. And that's the thing too. I don't know if people who really do have a gambling addiction, I don't know if they really do have regret. I think in the moment, when you in it, and maybe this is for any addiction or anything like that, when you in it and you're not really thinking about it, you uh, uh, you have no regret. You just like, shit, I did it. Oh well, all right. The most I won was 3,700, and my husband put 2,500 in his pocket because he knows how I am. See, okay, you like that too. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay. And that's the thing too. Like, it's always good you give it to somebody or you put it away or something like that. So then, um, it's not like you don't keep spending it because you win in this money. You always want to win more. Anybody who gambles understands that. You always want to get more. You never want to stop. A lot of people go like, oh, I'm a just stop, I'm a quit. No, that's not what a real gambler do. You spend that motherfucking money. What's up, Perry? Thank you, I appreciate that. 3K, where's my cash? Yo, I'll put that back in the slot machine. Pimp, I went ahead and put that back in the slot machine. That's why I appreciate that. What's up, BB? I see you too. Let me go ahead and play a commercial for Perry.
Girl, he was supposed to have go get him a lawyer. Instead, he was at the buffet eating crab legs, sucking on crab legs. Girl, he was over there just cracking them crab legs and sucking on them and eating them. Girl, he didn't go get him a lawyer. He was at the buffet eating some crab legs. Girl, ooh, girl. You know I got the receipts,
girl. Okay. So another time that I know that I probably had an addiction, right? I had went to, this was kind of my fault, but then kind of not my fault. So I had went to Black Oak. Black Oak is in Sonora, right? And sometimes, and mind you, I lived in, well, shit, they already doxed the shit out of me. This was when I was living in Modesto. So, it's about 45 an hour drive or whatever, right? To Sonora. So, well, the casino's actually in Tuolumne, but Sonora. So I had went on a Friday, won a few dollars and stuff like that. I think I won I want to say something like $800 or something like that. And so I was feeling good. So what ended up happening was that it snowed that day. It snowed up there. Mind you, I just got a Chevy Cruze. Like I can't drive in the snow. I don't have any chains or anything like that. So, I was like, oh shit, I'm trapped here. So, I was gambling the whole night and stuff like that. Yo, I should, huh? I should. I've always wanted to join a fantasy football league. Nobody has ever really asked me, but I should though. That would be fun. Maybe I shouldn't because that's kind of leading back into the damn gambling. But anyway, so it snowed that night. So I was like, shit, I'm trapped here. They got a cafe, all that stuff, food and everything like that. I was able to get some comp. And that's another thing too. When you gamble, you get comps, you usually get food, room and stuff like that. They didn't have any rooms. I was able to get food. You know, they got a bathroom and stuff like that. So what I ended up doing was sleeping in my car that night because I couldn't leave, right? So I slept in my car, woke up like around 6 in the morning. I was like, okay, cool, I can go home. You know, the snow kind of cleared and stuff like that. Well, instead of going home, I was like, well, shit, I got a little money. Let me still play. So I was playing, you know, and everything like that. Oh, won another 1,200, right? Won another 1,200. It separately because you know 1,200 is the jackpot. So um, won another 1,200. You know, it got up to 1,200, and plus the 800. So I'm feeling good. I'm all like still gambling, mind you. Remember, I slept in the car, so I ain't brushed my teeth. I ain't washed my ass. You know, like so. What I did was ended up buying like you know going to the you know each casino got a little gift shop, so I brushed my teeth, so I was able to get like toothbrush and toothpaste. You know, I did brush my teeth and shit like that. I just didn't wash my ass, so I still and plus you know they smoke in the casino, so I probably smell like smoke and stuff like that. Y'all, I ended up losing that 800 and that 1,200. Well, almost all the 1,200. I think I had like another 100 left, and I was all like, "Damn!" Oh, you think you can? You have to have limits. I will say that. At the end, I'll kind of tell you guys how I kind of weaned myself off of that. Um, so so I had about 100 left, and I'm all like, "Damn!" Like, how did I get to this moment? So what I decided to do was, oh, and let me tell you, so they had the following day they were going to have a raffle, right? So I was all like, oh shit, they're going to have a raffle. Maybe I should stay another night. So I tried to see if they had a hotel. No, they didn't have or a room. I should they have a hotel. They didn't have a room available. So I was like, oh shit. And I was like, you know what? And you know, it's funny because I looked in my trunk and I always used to have a whole bag in my trunk. And I happen to have my whole bag. I don't know why. I thought I left my whole bag at home, but I ended up having a whole bag. So, you know, what I did was, you know, I was able to change my shirt and my underwear, you know, but my jeans, they probably was funky, but I was able to change my shirt and my underwear at least. No, still no shower. And so I said, what's up, Pamela? So I ended up staying another night. This story gets better. Don't worry, it gets better. So I ended up staying another night. Okay, we got it. Stayed another night. Crackhead tales. I'm telling you, crackhead tales. So I stayed another night, in the car, and then the next morning, the raffle was gonna start. Right, the raffle. So I ended up staying. You know, staying the night, went back in the casino. So it was like a raffle every hour. It started at 8 o'clock. So, you know, 8 o'clock hit, didn't get that. And so it started out like I think what it was like 100, 200. No. It went 100, 250, 500, then 1,000. So the second one I didn't get that one. And I was like, damn. And mind you, I've been playing for 2 days, ain't washed my ass, been playing for 2 days, and still going and going and going. So the third hour hit, and they had the raffle names. And guess who won the $500, y'all? Ding, 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 ding. So I got the raffle for the 500, and my name was actually the first one. It was like 5 people each hour. My name was the first one on top. So I got the 500, and I was like, I'm taking my ass home. So I took my ass home. I promise you, after I got that 500, I took my ass home. I did not do anything. I took my ass home. Um, but I had no shame. And you know what the thing is? I've only told a couple of people about that story, But I had no shame when I told that story. Even right now, some of y'all like AT2, you got issues, but I honestly have no shame telling that story. Man, I used to live in Henderson. Oh, shout out to everybody in Nevada. In Henderson, so I learned quick not to go to the strip. To only, you know what? In Henderson, they got the what's the one in Henderson, y'all? It's called like the Green Mile Casino. And so it's like it's Green Valley, ding ding ding. I've been to Green Valley, that casino in Henderson. I've been there. Shipped to only to the casino in my neighborhood for the buffet and never to gamble. Right, right. You go for the food. Yeah, in Vegas, I never really had that problem. What's up, Sinitra? What's up, cousin? I appreciate you. But yeah, I know. Yeah, in Vegas, I don't really have like a gambling problem because I know in Vegas you don't win. So I never really have that issue too much, except when you go off the strip and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, so yeah, that was one of the moments I had no shame, no nothing. It was, it is, shit. It was what it was, you know. Um, and trust me, there's more moments. It gets better. It gets better. Um, was there another one? Oh, maybe I don't have any more moments. You know what? I think there's other moments, but I just can't think of them. Because I wanted to go to this next moment. I remember Hard Rock Casino in Sacramento, right? Um, wait, now you know my fat ass ain't stripping, but I went to in Vegas. You have better chance at the gas. Really at the gas? I never tried the gas station. I never. You know what? I'm gonna try that next time, Perry. I'm gonna try the gas station and see what happened. Um, but Hard Rock, they used to always send me free hotels, and so I remember, I went to the hotel. Mind you, got to pay a deposit on the room and stuff. Like the room is free, but you got to do a deposit. So I put down $100 deposit to stay at a room, and I had no money. All I had was $40 free play, and I think like I had $40 free play and like $60 for food and stuff like that. So I went, and maybe this is not an addiction thing. This may be just having a good time. But I went, stayed at the hotel, chilled there, watched TV. It was kind of like a nice thing, but you know, I just kind of thought like, yo, AT2, what dumbass would go to a casino with no money and you just went there to stay at the hotel and just eat the food? But maybe that's not an addiction, huh? Maybe that's just having a good time and just getting away. I don't think that one's too bad. But yeah, I went there with no money, stayed the night and everything like that. It was fun, it was cool, chill and everything like that. And I got food, and the $40 free play. I think I got like off the $40 free play. I might have got $100 or something like that. But then of course I spent that. But yeah, I went to the casino. I stayed at the hotel with no money. Yeah, no money. Just the free play and the food comps. And I had a good time. I had a good time. And I was all like, maybe this is like I think at that point I kind of thought like, yo, I think this is getting a little bit out of hand. Um, and I think also what else helped me too was the panorama, because during the time around the panorama, I was like, oh, everything shut down. And so that desire, that need to want to go to the casino, I didn't really have that because honestly, to tell you the truth, I still don't like being around like a crowd of people because I don't know what you got. And now they got the pox and everything like that. I ain't trying to as soon as I get the pox, I'm jumping out the window. As soon as I get the pox, I am jumping out the window. I am not messing with the pox. So, they got all that stuff going on now. So I don't really like to be in big crowds and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, those were a few times. There are probably other times, but those were a few times like I was like, man, like this is getting bad. Like I literally would take my winnings and spend it all, just crazy. Um, So this last time in when I went to Lake Tahoe and won a jackpot, I actually got won more money. And that I was able to hold on to that money. So I will say it does get better. You do get through the whole addiction and everything like that. You learn that, and it comes with age, and it comes with like responsibility too. You kind of like, hey, I can't be out here wilding, just spending money like that. And especially, it's one thing to spend the money that you win, but it's another thing to spend the money that you don't have. And this is what I mean by don't have. Overdrawing your account, because that's another thing. I wasn't above that too. One time, I pulled out $600 I didn't have, and was all like, "Yo, I'm gonna pull out this 600, um, and overdraft my account. I'll take the what is it, like 32, $33 or whatever, for overdraft fee, and I'll wait until I get paid on Friday. Like." I wasn't above that. I wasn't above that, pulling out, maybe like a couple of hundred or something like that, and be all like, oh, I know the money's gonna come in there, direct deposit Friday. I'll take the hit for one thing. But what you don't realize when you take the money out, if you have bills that automatically, when you have auto drafts and stuff that automatically come out your account, you get more overdraft fees on top of overdraft fees. And so, y'all, I was reckless. And don't worry, I worked a lot of overtime. And I probably would not have to work all that overtime if my ass wasn't doing stupid shit like that. Because, let the people tell you I ain't never had a job. But yeah, I worked a lot of overtime. Almost every gas station out here has a casino. Right. Every gas station does. Right. Never take the bill money. Exactly. So, when you had overdraft fees on top of overdraft fees and stuff like that, you're like, damn, maybe that 600 turned into 1,000 and not, So if I could talk to myself then, whatever I was going through, whatever internal battle or demons I had in me, um, I wish I would have found something else or talk to someone. Um, Now that I have a therapist, I was like, damn, I should have been had a therapist. And I don't know if you guys know. No, I didn't say anything. Um, I kind of ended. I not kind of. Well, no, I kind of have. Ended my therapy session. I'm not doing therapy anymore. Um, for me, I think I've reached a point where I have the tools to help me mentally and stuff like that. And I know my triggers, and I know stuff that I need to stay away from. So I feel like with the therapy that I was doing, it wasn't going to help me in the long run, and it wasn't a long-term thing. It was a short-term thing. If I ever feel like I need a therapist, I will definitely do that. I will take up on that offer and, go to therapy and get it long term. That was like a short-term thing. And so what I did was I stopped answering my phone for therapy. It's been like a couple of months too. I want to tell you guys that too. I stopped answering my phone. I kind of felt like maybe I don't need this anymore. And this is kind of like this is going to sound stupid. Some people ain't going to get this, but I feel like this is kind of like my therapy. When I am going through something, I will share it. And mind you, granted, I don't share everything because not every even doing this video right now, I was like, I know they're gonna take this shit, chop it up, screw it, and then make it seem like I'm a crackhead or something like that. But I don't care anymore. But going back to my point, this is my therapy. This is where I get all my emotions out and I get to talk to y'all and just share a part of my story. So uh, it's a part of the healing process, it's a part of everything. So I don't feel like I need quote unquote therapy, any especially that kind. I think I need more like a session where we're all kind of face to face. I think over the phone it worked for the moment when I really needed it, but now I'm kind of like past that. And yeah, I don't. It was somewhere. I don't even think I needed it every month. I think probably every 3 months would have been better. But I don't feel like I need it anymore. I don't. Thank you. I appreciate that, Patrice. Thank you. I shouldn't say demons. Yes, I shouldn't say that. And I don't want them spirits to get in me. There's already enough demons on YouTube. Did somebody say something? Thank you, little boss lady. I appreciate that. But yeah, I overcame it. Um, and it's not a thing where, um, because trust me, during the panorama, unemployment was good. So definitely I would have had money to gamble and stuff like that. But it just got to the point where it's all like, it doesn't satisfy me. It doesn't. I can thank YouTube. YouTube has became my addiction now. So I didn't even it took the place of that. And so you just find other things and healthier ways um, to spend your money and conserve your money. So you just have to the best thing to do, stay away. Number one, stay away from the casino. Number two, find a hobby or something that you love to do. Three, take your money, and if you're going to waste money, waste it on something that will fulfill you. Hell, food. I know, and now I know that can be another vice, but spend it on something that will fulfill you. Those are that'll be my best top three advice. And remember, I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional. If you're watching this, I'm not a professional. Most super successful people see a therapist regularly. I think everyone needs therapy just to keep perspective. Yes, I agree with that. Definitely. What's up, Shandy? Thank you for coming. Yeah, but for me with the therapy, I felt like this part of the therapy, I felt like it needed to come to an end. And it was fine. I don't regret anything or feel like there's more that I need to do or more that I need to say. I think for now I'm like I'm good. I'm pretty much good, y'all. I got people I can talk to, people that love me, people that care about me. So I think because I have all that love and support, that's what really helps me. Yo, can you sit on my couch with me? And listen, I want to clarify something too. This is separate, but I never did anything strange for a little piece of change to gamble. Now, I'll tell you, I probably heavy in my gambling addiction. I probably wouldn't have been above it, but I never have done anything strange to gamble. However, to pay bills, have I had to do something strange for a little piece of change? Yes, but never to gamble. I want to. We need to clarify. We need to clarify some things. So the haters can't chop this up and take it and make it something that it's not. You're like shit. If you spending $3,000, right? $3,000 should be used to pay bills, pay rent. Um, but yeah, I want to clarify. I've never done anything strange to gamble. I've only done something strange for a little piece of change to pay bills. Completely different scenarios, two completely different things. I just want to clarify for the people for the people out there. If anybody had any questions, um, but any questions, anybody? Any questions? Let's play a commercial real quick, y'all. Which one do I want to play? Oh, I know which one.
Monica, this is for you, baby. Miss Bojangles herself, allegedly. I know you're just an avatar, but baby, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you're just an avatar, but baby girl, you wear it real well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they press to find ya, yeah. You might be a Grand Theft Auto character, yeah. Monica, Avatar. But baby girl, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you just an avatar. But baby girl, you wear it well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they press to find ya.
Had to hit y'all with that throwback. I know people that committed crimes because they had a gambling addiction. Oh yes. And I've never done that too. I never had to commit a crime or anything like that. But yeah, it can get real heavy, y'all. And like I said, there's many forms of addiction and stuff like that. Oh, Wendy, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, we're at 18.5. So we're at 18,500. We're almost at 19. Damn, y'all. We might be at 20 by the end of the month. It's only the 6th. Well, almost the 7th over here. But we're almost, damn, y'all. We're almost at 20K. So I just want to say thank y'all because, man, I know I always thank y'all, but I feel like I have to just because there's people that say you ain't never gonna amount to this, you ain't never gonna do anything. This is gonna be it for you, and we continue to prove them wrong. You know, we continue to prove them wrong each time. Gambling is worse than crack. Ooh, it could be. It depends on it. It could be. I agree with you. I agree. It can be. Not to piss anyone off. No, Perry, you good. You good. Yeah, we'll be at 20K soon. There ain't no stopping us. Remember, when it comes to doing YouTube, I always love to give advice, you know. But you can also take a YouTube class with AT2, $40. But anyway, it's always important that you use every avenue, everything that YouTube offers, use it to your advantage. Like I said, I'm never mad at people who get their subscribers or get their views any way they have to get it. Do what you have to do at the end of the day. But, you know, there is an honest way that you can go about and do it, you know? There's an honest way that you can go about and doing it. And even for me, even me saying that there's an honest way, I can't say the way that you're doing it is dishonest. Whatever way you see fit to get to that level, shit, it is what it is, you know? But use every avenue on YouTube, use all of it. The YouTube shorts, the community feed, the YouTube stories. You know, YouTube have stories too. Posting videos, doing pre-recorded videos, all that. Use every inch of YouTube to your advantage. Put yourself out there. Controversy does sell. I will say that controversy does sell. No, I disagree. Crack. Ooh. Mm. Right. Right. And that's another thing too. I've never done damn, I guess we're gonna take it here. But I never done coke before because I always hear that you can't, you know, perform when you do that. So I've never been interested in doing all that stuff, you know, because I don't know. That's just weird to me. Um, Thank you. I appreciate that, Lisa. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, I've never been interested in doing and all that stuff because, like, you know, you get a erectile dysfunction, as they say. I've never been interested in doing all that other stuff. You know, weed. It's legal. I'm in California, so it's legal here. So you know, I'm good with that. Just that, and you know, I don't even do that all the time because you know I like the edibles and stuff like that. But I'll be like, you know, all tripped out and shit like that. So I don't even do that all the time. But all the other stuff, yeah, I don't even like doing. Nah, nah. And I've seen it done around me. Like, have you ever just seen somebody? It's just like when it comes to coke, right? We're gonna talk about coke real quick. Put your kids to bed, by the way. When it comes to coke, like it don't even look sexy to me. Like I never seen somebody do coke sexy. You know what I mean? Like literally, you taking like a little thing, all like that and shit, or you just all like this with your eyes and everything. Like it's just not right. Smoke weed every day. Shout out to Barry. I need me a little soundboard and shit like that, huh? But yeah, all that stuff that never looked attractive to me. And like, um, I always hear like in the morning you feel shitty the next day and just all that stuff. Just never like, nah, I'm good with that. I'll take a pass on all that. Good night, Perry. Thank you for chilling with us. We appreciate that. Um, yeah, I never been one for all that. There's a few crackheads on YouTube, but and I was all like, we can live life through them. If you want to watch a crackhead, there's a few. I'm not gonna name them, but there's a few crackheads we can watch, and I'll just live vicariously through them. But I don't need to experience. There's just some things I'm just not going to experience myself. I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. You can have that. But anyway, moving on. But I hope this video wasn't triggering for anybody or anything like that. I hope everybody, for the most part, if you are dealing with something, please go get help. I probably should have posted it. Maybe my moderators posted the number for the 1-800 numbers for Gambleaholics. Or anybody dealing with any kind of addiction, please don't be afraid to ask for help. You can always reach out to me, AT2_for real on Instagram. Oh, I got Snap. By the way, I have a Snapchat and I don't really use it, but if y'all want to follow me on Snap, it's still AT2_for real. If you guys want to follow me on there. So yeah. That was it, y'all. I just wanted to shoot the shit and just talk to y'all. But I love having these real conversations with y'all. Yeah, no problem. I love having these kind of real conversations with y'all because, we talk about the celebrity gossip and all that stuff, and it's kind of like smoke and mirrors. But sometimes we got to have these real conversations and just really, really talk because there's a lot of people going through shit. And if we all live in a bubble and pretend like everything's all roses and shit like that, we'll never get anywhere. And there never will be any healing. And I'm not necessarily a person that's all like, oh, come to my channel and heal and stuff like that. But no, if we can have real conversations, real life, and bring stuff to the table and discuss it, that's what I'm here for. I love these real life discussions. So I appreciate y'all. Love each and every one of y'all. Deuces. We out.